Hi, now welcome back to the channel. Well, another day, another dollar. I figured I would go through and put together this video. I've been wanting to do it for a while, just ain't had time. It's rainy, it's a Friday night, it's cold outside. Nikki's got some personal life stuff going on right now, so y'all pray for her grandma. This video, I want to break it down on how much do we have in the Boosted Bus. You know, so I went back through some of the videos and I've ripped some off some other videos, some of the little pieces here and there. I'm going to put together a video real quick for y'all breaking down what we spent, what we've done, and the build along the way. Super enjoy it. It's been great. It's been awesome. So to start with, we gave $1,500 for the bus. Well, I actually didn't give $1,500 for it. The price was $1,500, but I done some work for this thing here and there, and I'm going to break that down. So here. So y'all know I'm always into something. I've been wanting me a school bus for a while. Just so happened they towed some in up here to the tow yard to scrap. I said, man, I said, this thing runs, so you got a little miss in it. The little front end needs some work on it right here. But I want to make me a race car hauler out of it. About that much of it will be, as you can see right there. I'll cut it off right there, and everything back will be for a race car. Figure I'll take it about right here, shorten it, maybe make it a little bit longer, but make it where I can fit a race car on the back of it from that slant up like a wedge truck. We're gonna see if we can jump this thing off, see if I can drive it home real quick, get it out of their way. Me and Big Caden coming out here today. Got all these bolts out of these seats. Now we're getting them out so we can haul them off tomorrow. Oh, let me grab it, son. Doing all right. Coming out pretty good. So as you know, I do a lot of work for Hampton's Record here in Langton. They got their own little garage, got their own mechanics, stuff like that. But me and Billy have been friends for a long time. And anytime I need to use like the shop or anything, he always allows me. If I need an alignment machine, or in return, if they got a car and they need it diagnosed or their mechanics are busy, then they go through and they say, hey, Sammy, do this or do that. And we scratch each other's back. I cut him a deal on what versus what like it would be if it was just a regular customer off the street, so he can still make money and I can make money. We both be happy. So when I go through this list right here, I got it on Caden's phone. So $1,500 is what he told me for the bus. He said that's pretty much about what he could scrap it for. He said it'll scrap for like $1,100-1,200. It runs $1,500. So I drove it home. I jumped it off, drove it home. Had $100 in doing some spark plugs on a van, $200 on picking some heads up at the machine shop, $50 on setting some timing chains on a motor, $200 on doing some other timing chains. So it just breaks down a whole mess of stuff, doing compression check on a car and all that. So wound up, that's pretty much a scratch. You know what I mean? Like I done this, but so yes, I did have, I could have got paid this, but really it was he helped me out. I helped him out. So there you go. That's what wound up being. So now let's go through and do a little bit more of the video. So let's start out. We got $1,500 that ended up being a scratch. So I pretty much got the bus for free. So in return, since he helped me and he's scrapping these buses, anything scrap metal I took up there and put back in these buses. That way he would make more money off of when he scrapped those buses. So as you can see here, I'm cutting the roof off of it. I had about $120 in cut-off wheels, wire, and welding gas that I bought. That's my camera hookups. That way when I'm driving the bus, I'm gonna have my little monitor up there. If I need to pull this bus over, I'll pull this bus over real quickness.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll pull this bus over on the side, I'll turn it in. You know the interior lights go on. You know what that means, don't you?
That means quiet.
It means quiet on the bus. So I put them lights on, you know what y'all better be doing. Y'all better be sitting your butts down in your seats with your mouths closed. I'll make you put your hand over your mouth like you're in first grade all over again since you can't be quiet. I can't do it. beat all this metal back down flat and all that. Get it on moved all the way up here. We'll be good to go. You understand? I gotta trim it a little bit more. Get it together a little bit more. We're getting there though. Hold on. No. Pull at least. Don't do nothing. When you're in there, don't do nothing. I don't tell you to pull forward a little bit. Hold what you got right there for just a second. Put a little more pressure. All right, hold steady. Dang. Actually, hold on. I want that back window out of it. Let off of it for a second. Actually, well, come on, pull down the hill. Back up for a minute. Back up. All right, good. Now pull over here.
Those are some really big leaf springs on this thing.
More lemon piece here. Now that I got the back of it modified and the floor took off of it, let's go find us a bed. I found one on Marketplace for $900. Put this thing back on. She's a little wide compared to the normal trailer bed.
Our dog's going crazy. Anytime he hears anything running, he barks.
Hello, beautiful. I'm out of gas, so pretty much at a standstill for now. I thought I was gonna get some work done, but it looks like it's time to come see you, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, let's just take a break from welding tonight and getting stuff done. Let's come in the house and see you, I guess. Oh boy.
Sounds like it was meant to be.
We get to go have all kinds of fun. We get to go in the house and spend time with our old lady. We don't get to finish our project up tonight like we was planning. Now we just get to go see you. Oh, jumping for joy. Why are you smiling? Jumping for joy, Nikki.
That's the best thing that's happened all day.
Ain't worth a darn. So thanks to Michael Nail for sponsoring some steel, we was able to get our tubs built for the back of it and get our bed connected to the actual bus. Fumes and all that, so we come to Lowe's, picked out 2 different colors, one for the walls, one for the roof. And I'm gonna roll it out later, so we're gonna clean it up. What you think, Kate? What you think, Nikki? I called you Kate. I don't know why I say Kate so much. Right,
let's show them the colors we got.
Let's get this paint mixed up.
Or what was it?
Something like that. Similar color. Take a look at it, girl. Those gonna be the colors.
Or something.
That's gonna be the roof. That's gonna be the walls. Up in there and stuff. I painted all this. Painted the lower part of this wall gray. The wall's black. I figure it matches real good with the tinted windows being black on the walls. You ain't gotta worry about fingerprints and all. So we got us a sink. Stopped by a little discount store uptown up here. They told me, one lady told me 50. Then the guy she was like, well, don't say nothing. She's like, you priced it. He said 40. I said, deal. I said, well, you saved me $10. So we played a little game, we won. It's not bad. So, right there, that's how the sink's gonna be. On top of that, we'll have our little grill back there at the back on top of that one. Crap, maybe not fall, stepping over stuff. We got curtain rods, so we can start putting curtains in here. I got these built where we got storage underneath them and all that. So I gotta go through and build the backs to this. I gotta do the fascia board across it like that. It's my next thing. So let's ride So the morning's here. So we are sitting at the Newton Conover DMV. So on one of these buses, I got to go through and when you convert it to like an RV type deal, you have to go through and you got to have heat or AC. You have a sink or faucet with water. You got to have a 120 hookup. You got to have a bed, a refrigerator, something else. There's like six things you can have. And ability to cook with. You gotta have a stove, ability to cook with. So I have my little 2-burner thing there. We got a sink back there. Even though the sink ain't hooked up yet, we got the sink back there. I still gotta bolt that down. That thing's done flexed out from driving, but I got my sink back. I gotta get my water hook up for it. I still gotta hook up my little bathtub deal. It's full of parts right now and stuff from building it. I got my little stove here. We got the mini split. We got mini split back here in the back. Let me slide this back over. I got my little power outlet, which I gotta put my receptacle on it. I got my other one at home. Put in my little shore power I put up on there. Excuse me. But there's the old bus. Still gotta get my grill put in it and all that. I still got a lot to do to it, but I mean, it'd be a lot cooler with tags and insurance on it. So I'm gonna turn the heat on, let the refrigerator run. I got my little burner here, I can plug it up. So this right here. There it is. You can see it. So if you've been following the whole time, we got $4,990.42. But then if you subtract the $1,500 that I didn't give, that was just labor. That's what it would be if I would have just paid all out. If you take $1,500 off of it, how much is it, Caden? It's $3,490.42. But then that cabinet, I paid $249 on that cabinet, and then I destroyed it the first time we took it up the road. I was turning to a driveway. It was tight. Run off to the ditch. Busted the cabinet. So we can't really count that because it's not on the bus. So what's that make it, Caden? $3,241.42 is ultimately what we have in it. I've put fuel in a few times at $67 to $70 for 5 or 6 trips that we've drove. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you. Bye.